Hello viewers, this is Unicorn Days Tarot and I'm going to give a reading using the Animal Oracle cards, drawing a message for the day to see what comes up. So if you were drawn to this reading at a particular time on a particular day, hopefully it will have a message for you that can help. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards now and we'll see what comes. Message from the animals. Okay, and the card we have is the Salmon, Determination. Now, the card says here, you know where you are going and you will get there, but in my head I get the words the opposite is true. So I get the feeling that some of you are not sure where you're going. But it's like they're saying to me, your higher self knows where you're going. But there are self-imposed blockages, I'm being told, which are preventing you from clearly seeing and clearly hearing the guidance that you need to hear. And of course the salmon has to swim upstream, and it's a struggle, but I feel that this message is actually telling you that life does not have to be so much of a struggle. And it's talking about going against the flow or pushing against the flow of life. And I'm sure many of you understand the concept of just surrendering and going with the flow. And it's this feeling of trying to swim against a current and then just realizing that you're not actually getting anywhere because the current's too strong, and just turning round, looking at the sky and allowing the current to just take you downstream to see where you end up. And I feel this is kind of what you need to think of now. So they're saying to me, find an easier path. Life's too hard, they're saying, which means that you are making it too much of a struggle. And wow, that's easier said than done, because some of us, you know, are in situations which are tough right now. And to try and find a brighter side or an easier way, or to surrender and trust, takes a huge amount of courage. But funnily enough, you know, when you're at the that just reminds me to say that this message is very, very significant. When we are at our darkest hour, reminds me of the film about Winston Churchill. When we are at our darkest hour, somehow the help comes, things turn around, and it's because we've stopped fighting and stopped pushing against the inevitable, are the words I'm getting. So again, it's about surrendering control. Yes, there are times when you need purpose and focus in your life, but when you are struggling, you're battling to get upstream and the current's too strong and you're constantly just getting nowhere. It's like you end up just treading, like being on a treadmill. You know, you're swimming and swimming, but you're just not getting anywhere. Then it's time to just surrender and go with the flow. And then you will find that at some point, they're saying, as you're taken downstream, you will hit the bank or come to the ground, come to the sides of the stream, walk ashore, and then find yourself in a new place, but also with a new vibration is the word I'm getting, and a way forward. And then you can have the determination, because you will start to see purpose, you'll start to see a direction, and you'll start to see a way forward in your life. This is quite a deep message, like the deep blue sea, they're saying, and they're telling me about mermaids and dolphins. So I think, you know, someone who's listening to this message likes mermaids and dolphins. And it doesn't matter what situation this is in your life. This applies, they're saying. And they're talking about salmon pink. They're talking about the colour of the salmon pink. And I guess pink is of the heart. But also the salmon itself is considered quite a, you know, I'd say in many places quite a sort of expensive or, you know, luxurious meal to have. You have salmon. So I get this feeling that, you know, this is the prize, but also that you are the salmon. You're precious and beautiful, because the salmon, you know, the beautiful colours in the fish are significant. And I'm getting rainbows here, and I get meditating to the sound of water, meditating to the sound of the flow of water. For those of you who meditate, will be quite relaxing. Okay. I get Nigeria here for some reason. Rowena, Mabel, Tallulah, Bandit, Casey, Lauren, Tanya, Tom, Ruby, Stacy, Catherine, Rita, Ricky, Andrew, Nick, Brian, Dennis, Shona, Sally, Stuart, a park bench, Daimler, I think maybe the car, Daimler, and the word onyx, and the ram. Okay, that's all I have from this card. I hope that it's helped you. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.